So welcome to day 9 of the Cornwall 500 news. So Port Isaac to Harlem Bay today, and now we broke the 200 miles, so 219.8 miles. I was still going to say 0.8 miles because in the rough weather that 0.8 means a lot. So yeah, the weather was really kind to us today, and I hope you managed to get out and enjoy the weather a little bit today. So the chair, oh my God, the chair is running so nicely. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Cornwall Mobility, and thank you, RPD Tyres in Truro. Between the three of you, you've got me a really lovely running chair. So several locations today had the air ambulance story. And today I think was about the air ambulance really. Although we have some commercial places, really nearly all of them was still about the air ambulance story, and I'll explain more in a moment. But with where the air ambulance landed and done several stories, we're sharing it on our page as we're going, because lots of these plaques are not only, we got up maximum 30% commercial, which will help to pay for the Cornwall 500, but 70% of them will be telling the Cornwall story. The narrative of sometimes where the air ambulance rescued and saved people, but sometimes other stories that aren't related to the air ambulance and other things, and just older history, culture, all kinds of things. So more of them are coming about, and we didn't want to write all of them from the outset simply because we want you to help us write them. So we want you to be part of the Cornwall 500 and part of all of these stories and narratives that we're putting out there. So the 50 to 70 plaques that I'm laying out are not the end of them. We will add more to it as we get more stories and more depth, and the Cornwall 500 will grow. So 26.72 miles, all the way from Port Isaac, all the way around to Polzeath, Trebetherick to Rock, to Weybridge, back to Padstow, and then to Harlem Bay. Oh, I love doing the Campbell Trail today. That was so mint. I loved it. Mint? Where did that come from? Anyway, so start at Port Isaac. Let's go through. So you've got to give a plaque to the Golden Lion and the story of the Fisherman Friends. Unfortunately, it was closed. We were there too early this morning, I think. But you have to. The story is just a legendary story. So they've received their plaque today. The team today, Sammy and Carenza, looking out over, nice bike in the background, and nice bin, and looking out over Port Isaac on a lovely, beautiful summer's day in September. Oh, there's me in a little mirror. I don't know why I took that picture, but I did. And then over to the waterfront at Polzeath, looking out over the waterfront. They've got quite an interesting story, but that will all be explained and what they do and all that on the Facebook page. And then it is over to Mario at the Mariners. This is one of two to do with Paul Ainsworth, and I'll explain that in a minute. So, not quite sure who the other lady is, but more about her in a minute. She just kept cropping up today. But we started the cup of tea wars. So I pulled up and he offered me a nice tea or a coffee, and I said tea, and he's like, oh, tea. So he's Italian, and he's like, I'd say, yeah, I'll have a nice cup of English tea, please. Little did I know, between the places, it was going to start a tea wars. And there we are. There's the Mariners down at Rock. I got it. So the Cornwall Air Ambulance, they have shops all over Cornwall, and they sell all sorts of stuff, and you really must visit them. Brilliant place for gifts and all that, especially around Christmas. But I've got to show you a video. This is me pulling into there. So I dived in front of them, and then at least they could have gone, So there we go. Thank you for the amazing warm welcome at the Cornwall Air Ambulance shop in Weybridge. You guys are awesome. And there's that lady again. Caught up again. So thank you to all the team there. And then and then we done the camel trail, and then it was the National Lobster Hatchery. That's Emma. Now then, Emma counted the money that was put in the buckets over the last few days up until today, and we had £580. Please correct me in the comments, Clive, if I get this wrong. So £580 on the website. Now we've had almost 4,000, including gift aid, adding to the amount in the buckets, and then probably today we're coming up to the 5,000 figure. So how awesome is that? Thank you, Emma. So not only does she work there at the National Lobster Hatchery, she's a volunteer. There's so many volunteers. Debbie, my stepsister, came down to join me for the camel trail today. Oh, that was so nice. Even nicer with a nice smooth chair. Oh, I can't tell you about this. So I was driving along the road onto Weybridge, and a car pulled up alongside of me, and she's handing me a fiver out the door. My hands were spasming so tight that I literally had to take it in my mouth. So literally, it was just so funny. Just you can see me leaning over, just put it in my mouth, and I drove off. But yeah, thank you very much. It went into the pot. And now here's the story about the air ambulance. This is Jackie Stanley, hence her name on her stage and shop. But she's one of the ambassadors for Cornwall Air Ambulance. And the ambassadors, the supporters, and just like Paul Ainsworth, these people that support it on a daily and yearly basis, that they may have businesses, they may have work and jobs, but they support the air ambulance wholeheartedly through whichever way. So Jackie, thank you to you. Cornwall thanks you. Everybody thanks you. And again, same with Paul Ainsworth and Jackie and the team. Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Move me out the way. There you go. And now over to Reggiano, where I'm in the way again. There you go. Put me over me. Oh, that's rather good there. So, over the team at Reggiano, they're another Paul Ainsworth place that is in Padstow, and lovely mugger tea. And I'm not going to say who did the best mugger tea, apart from I'm sure the Italian is better at coffee. So Ollie, I loved your tea, thank you, and thank you Mario over at the Mariners. So there's that lady again. That's Karen. She's in charge of fundraising at the Cornwall Air Ambulance, and she's been following us around today. It's a really privilege to have you on board today, Karen, and to the whole team. So welcoming everywhere today. It just felt like a real family team getting together. The weather was kind, the chair was kind, my body was kind. The drivers, everybody it just worked out really well today. And there's my final destination. There they are, Sammy and Coenza waiting in. There's Sam there. She walked the whole time with me today, all 27 miles. No, she didn't. She was in the yeah, the whole team welcomed us in. Nice bit of champagne. It was lovely. Oh, I thought the video was longer than that. Right, go back to pictures. So thank you, guys. That place is amazing. That place has a real incredible history about it. 1636, I believe. And there we are, giving them the plaque. Now then, what's special about the pig restaurants is they source everything from a 25-mile radius. So if they don't grow it, they buy it within 25 miles. It's all organically done on their premises and all that. So, yeah, I will be going back there, definitely. And then, we found Ted. So we picked him up on the way out. All kinds of places he got up to today. But I will say he's here with me now. There's Clive, the other half of the Cornwall 500. He's doing his robot impression, so I thought I'd catch that on camera. There again, another picture of the presenting the plaque. What else have we got? It's a good chat about when I'm coming back up to try their menu. I just thought it was a nice photo, actually. I don't know who took it, but it's a good photo. So, really, that's the news today. So I want to say that a big thanks to Paul Ainsworth and Jackie Stanley. Both of them are kind of celebrities in the area. Paul Ainsworth is very famous, and Jackie Stanley is very famous within Cornwall up there because of her ambassador work. Without them, without your donations, without the people supporting the air ambulance, no lives would be saved. I would not be here today without the people that donated before my accident. Just let that sink in a minute. I would probably not be here today without the people that donated before my accident. So you're donating today, and someone will tell the story of how the air ambulance saved their lives in years to come because of your donation today. So tomorrow I'm off to Triarmond Bay, to Perranport Food, Newquay and all that with the headland and all. So thank you guys. You guys are awesome. It's a goodbye from me, and it's a goodbye from, we don't know his name yet. Thank you. Keep sharing. We've reached 60,000 people. Let's keep reaching more, because that's the way you can help us right now. Like, comment and share. Let's see if we can reach 100,000 people by next week. That would be amazing. Take care and bye. See you tomorrow.